Hello, pretty kitties. How are you? Long time no chat, but I kind of want to come on here and talk to you guys about this piece. This is a redraw from last year, actually. I don't remember if it was done during a live stream, but I know I was really moved by the original inspiration art, which I'm going to flash here on screen right now. It was found on Pinterest. So yeah, it's a really interesting jellyfish. I don't know the actual species of jellyfish. I'm not really that into ocean species and stuff like that, but I know that the colors is what really drawn me to this piece and made me want to actually design a character around this jellyfish. But yeah, originally when I saw this, it made me think of a really deep and somber kind of isolated feeling, which I can probably pretty sure that a lot of people were feeling like that around last year, honestly. But again, I did want to try to push boundaries with my art, so I did a lineless kind of look with it originally, and I will show you the original art piece right here. Normally my art style has really thick lines and is very cartoony. It's always been described as kind of anime-like and stuff like that, which a lot of artists growing up in around the 90s and 2000s were definitely inspired by a lot of anime, and probably are still now, of course. But at the same time, I do appreciate the realism in the original piece, so I wanted to try to give it its own kind of life at the time. It felt really, like I said, somber and sad, but now that I've been trying to be a little bit more confident in my art style and art skills in general, I've been trying to push more boundaries with it, as far as like not always using lines when I want to do a more serious piece, or even if I do use lines, be more conscious about how my line weights are working with my character arts and stuff like that. I kind of hope that it does reflect in my work, and that was kind of the purpose of this redraw and the new posing and new style of the character, to try to show that I am welcoming growth into my artwork. And I hope a lot of younger artists who are interested in my work or like my artwork can hopefully take inspiration from that, or even if it's someone who's my own age who sees this can feel inspired to also work hard towards their art growth as well. Like I've always said on my channel, and in general, I always strive for people to feel confident in the skills that they have, even if sometimes, yeah, I might be a little bit of a hypocrite by giving myself negative thoughts on that. The whole trying to give positive thinking is very hard for me, and I'm sure for a lot of people, especially coming out of the pandemic. One of the main things I really like about this piece is the more ballerina-esque look that I gave her, or them. I don't think jellyfish naturally have a gender. Besides that, I really do appreciate the light and just general, like, she's floating back to the top of the water look with this character, whereas the original, she looks like she descended really far and wasn't really happy, and I can tell the person that I was when I drew it that I wasn't really necessarily happy either. As you can probably tell, that this is a more emotional piece for me, and I just wanted to try to reflect how I've been dealing with myself mentally and physically and all that fun stuff. If you saw recently, as of recording this, I recently lost my job, and that has not been really great for my mental stability, and overall it's not a good thing. It's never really a good thing to lose your job. Working towards, hopefully by the time this is uploaded, maybe I will have another job, but at the end of the day, I still have my art, and really this is my comfort, and I want to give respect to my art, not just for, hey, I'm part of the art community, I need to respect art, because art is literally in everything. Art is literally in my veins, and if I don't respect my art, I don't respect myself, and I've been really trying to work on that, far as respecting my art and giving myself the credit that I have been told I need and deserve. Not always believing it, even just saying that makes me not want to actually believe it, and it makes me feel like I'm being really condescending, but again, trying to reinforce that positive thinking and just try to be happy with myself mostly. Besides the emotional parts of that, I do want to just gush about this character. Honestly, I think she's beautiful. I'm really impressed with the type of lighting I did with this. Honestly, is my favorite part. Like, doing all the ruffles and frills and stuff like that was very interesting. I got her super hyper focused, and I really do love how she looks. Coming from the original to now, she's one of my new favorite pieces so far. Although I do have a little special soft spot for all my like characters and OCs like that, I do enjoy that I get to draw my OCs earlier this year. Hope to draw some more of them. I know a lot of people do care for and like my characters, and I do want to hopefully maybe make more of these videos where I'm actually talking to you guys. Being very candid and not going off a script. Like right now I'm not going off a script, but maybe even if I do go off script to get my emotions across more cohesively and just sounding a little more confident on microphone and talking to you guys, and hopefully getting back into streaming and all that fun stuff as well. I really do miss my art community. Posting these videos and giving you guys updates on TikTok and Twitter, all that is been really holding me together, and I just wanted to say thank you so much. Again, getting back to the emotions of everything, but I really do appreciate you guys. If you guys have art that inspires you, that makes you feel like you've made growth and process, like if it's a redraw or anything like that, I would love to see that as well. I want you guys to remember that it takes time to get where you are. Like, yeah, this was only a year process of getting better, and yeah, I still have a lot of improvement I need to make. Honestly, my more criticizing thought process on this particular character is maybe in the face. I would have wanted more detail in it, but because she is a jellyfish, I didn't really focus too much on the detail in her face, more of the detail in her body and how her pose was tying into the outfit that she's kind of wearing to keep that mermaid-esque kind of ballerina look. But overall, I'm still absolutely in love with this character and just gushing over, honestly. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate you, and see you guys next time. Stay pretty, kitties.